Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to do week one's check-in, and I'm also going to be doing a little check-in using this budget book, which I did a video on recently. If you guys want to check that out, make sure to do that. I think it went up on Tuesday, and I just kind of show how I would do my budget using this little planner. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, anything that you see, I will try and have linked down below. I know they're coming out with a new one of these. So I think the only way right now you can get it is through like a budget bundle. I'll link it down below, like I said. So there's been a lot going on in the past week. Most of it being groceries, and I can tell you already, we are going to be really over budget in groceries because one, we bought a roast that was $40, which is insane. And then also Macy got sick, which kind of threw off our first part of the week. So I know it's going to be over budget. Plus we have some family coming in for Thanksgiving. I wasn't sure when I was doing the budget if they were for sure coming. They are now. So I'm guessing we are going to be very over budget when it comes to that. But I haven't seen, it's one of my cousins, I haven't seen him probably since Macy, no, I saw him at my sister's wedding, so last March for like a day. So I am, honestly, I talk about this all the time, I don't care about being over budget when it's for a good reason. And seeing like friends and family and stuff is definitely worth it. So anyway, just wanted to make that clear. We are definitely going to be very over budget this month, but that is going to be okay. So the first thing that I like to track is our groceries, and you can see I have a lot here. These are Planner Kate expense tracking stickers. If you want to check them out, I think all you do is go through Etsy, find Planner Kate, and then put in budget stickers. You can choose which ones you want. I chose the ones that I have here, these 5 colors, and I made this out of a little compliment card and a coil clip, just to keep track of what I use for every category. But let's go ahead and add things up. So we have a lot of stuff so far. We have 86 cents here, and I like to mark them off so I know when I go back what I've already included and what I haven't. So we have that 86 cents, we have $7.37, we have $14.30, we have $46.69, we have $52.21, we have $7.06, and then we have $42.61. Jeez. So that brings us to $171.10. Oh, so bad. Okay. $171.10. And I believe we budgeted $400. So that means we have $228.90 remaining. Okay, for gas, we have not filled up yet. So that means we have $130 remaining for that. There's always timing differences with a lot of items, so especially gas. So I'm pretty sure we filled up right before the end of October, which meant that, of course, October was over. And now we're like, you know, a good part into November and we still haven't filled up. So it's just kind of timing. For eating out, I have my wallet here, and we have $40 remaining. So I'm pretty sure I budgeted, oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. We have 80. We have 80 remaining, and I'm pretty sure I gave us 160, so that means half of it's gone, which is actually not so bad because it covered 1 week already. So I think we're just a week behind. So still over what I thought, but, or what we budgeted. And then for household, we have $10, $20, $31 remaining. Household, we have 31. And I believe I budgeted 75 for that, so that means we have spent $44. And luckily, we have not went over budget, or we haven't had anything that has been, that 80 is going to drive me insane. We haven't had anything that's unbudgeted so far. So that's nice. I feel like we're in good shape in that regard. The green you see is a lot of coffee. So I really like getting Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I wasn't a big coffee person until recently. Studying for the CPA and like doing all the other things that I do, I just feel like I need coffee all the time. So I normally at the beginning of the month or the end of like the prior month, I like to fill up my Dunkin' Donuts app, and then I'm just all set. I just use my phone when I go in. Well, for some reason, every time I try and do it, it says the app's not working. So I've just been using the card and doing it that way. But I want to kind of have an idea of how much I have left, because I give myself $20 and then anything else I have to use my allowance for. So let's go ahead and add these up. 242, 242, 242, 433, and 242. So I'm just gonna write over here just for my reference. As of 11/7, I have spent $14.01. So that means that I have $5.99 remaining. So I could go a couple more times and use that. So you just have to make your budget planner work for you. And for me, I just like to kind of do little reconciliations everywhere so I know how we're doing. So anyway, I'm not gonna mark those off because I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm probably gonna get coffee 2 more times, and then I'm gonna have to use my allowance for the rest of the week or rest of the month, which is completely fine. So yeah, we definitely need to try and cut back as much as we can for groceries, and we definitely have to work on our eating out as well because we're over on that. But for everything else, we're doing pretty well because we haven't had anything over budget. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I did some of the tracking in the other planner. I just feel like it's fun trying new stuff out, and this is definitely like way different than the Deluxe monthly. So I wanted to for sure like follow up with you guys on that. So last time I left you guys, I did the actual budget part, and then I also set up sinking funds here. Now, on the pages here, I split the spending summaries into a couple different sections. And honestly, after I did it, I probably could have cut each page in half and did it that way, but you know, you learn as you do stuff. So, for groceries, I would probably always give groceries its own page because you can see already we've used quite a bit of it. But you guys know I like doing my weekly check-ins, and honestly, what I would probably do in this situation is do the same exact thing that I'm doing now, except for I would draw a little total here. I would literally just like write it all out. So draw a little line there, put my total, which let me go back over here and find that. My bookmark is for some reason still in October. So we spent $171.10. So week 1, and then I'm just gonna do, if you don't have space for this, you don't have to do this, but I think I'm gonna have space. So we budgeted 400. And I'm literally just going to do another little line and put what we have remaining. You could do it so many different ways, but for me, I like to see kind of the breakout and see where it's starting, where it's ending each week. $228.90. So then I would just start from here. I would start like right away with week 2. Of course, we had a lot of extra entries. Normally we'd have like 2, so there wouldn't be a space issue. But right now it kind of looks like there's potential for running out of room, which if I did, I would probably just continue on this page because I'm not going to need a whole page for gas. As you guys saw, I did not have anything for gas, so there's nothing here. In this other or unbudgeted section, this is where I added in my coffee, and I would do the same exact thing here. I would draw a little total. Let's see how much I have left. $14.01 is what I spent. And for this one, I would probably just put total here. I wouldn't put remaining and unbudgeted. This is just more for me to know. But that's kind of how I would do it with this setup. Groceries, gas, and like anything unbudgeted or kind of miscellaneous is what I need to track. So this would definitely work. Out of everything, I would say like tracking my expenses here would be excellent. And I mean, another really cool thing that you could do is if you don't want to like carry your budget planner around with you, which I honestly don't, this would be a cool place to kind of keep track of it and do your weekly check-in and then just have your budget in the other book if that's what you want. Because this would be really easy to put in a backpack or in your purse and not have something like super bulky. So that's an option. I know a lot of people said they like seeing a different way, but the Deluxe Monthly would still work best for them. And I totally 100% agree. I don't think that this is where it needs to be to work for me. I think this page especially I feel like this page, I'm not using at all. This page would have to be changed quite a bit. And these pages are good, but I kind of wish that we had another page or 2 for like sinking funds and other little stuff like that. So anyway, that is how I would do it. That's how I would do my weekly check-ins if I was using this book. Of course, I'm going to keep doing these little updates with this budget book and let you guys know how it's going, what I find that I dislike, what I find that I like about it. It's definitely, working for the expense tracking. Another suggestion that I would have in regards to like this book in general is it would be nice if instead of getting like these types of icon stickers, we would get more of other things like titles, like groceries or gas, or even if the stickers were like a little grocery cart or a little gas, gas fill or something like that. Just so you could use it a little bit more, because I don't know how often I'm gonna use a thumbs up in my budget, if that makes sense. I know there's a lot of them that I do use, but none of them kind of go with main categories of budgeting. They're all kind of like savings, calculator, stuff like that. So anyway, that's one other thing that I think that would be great about it. In general, I think this could work for some people. For me, I don't think this is it's not really where it's at for me. I think I would need a little bit more in terms of this, but I'm gonna keep going with you guys and showing you how I'm using it and how it's working, and we'll kind of go from there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this little budget check-in. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope a lot of you guys padded your grocery budget, because I probably should have done that. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.